Oh, well. Is this thing on? That one is. And that one is. What's up, friends? How we doing? It is Thursday. We are slightly late. But I had a good reason, I promise. I was sitting here all ready to go at 5 o'clock. But before, at like 3:30 or 4 o'clock, I was like, you know what, let me be a responsible computer owner and update my graphics drivers, because I haven't done it in a while. I don't let that stuff happen automatically. So I did, and then it rolled around to like 5 o'clock, and I opened the game. What do I see? I see this, whatever the hell this is. So I as swiftly as possible rolled that back. Thankfully, it seems to have fixed the problem. So we're on the old drivers, and they seem to be working. So we're picking up where we left off on Friday of last weekend. With the boot explosions, the grenade boots. And we got through Act 4 pretty well. We were having a little bit of damage issues for a while, until I realized I could just take multi-shot out of explosive grenade, or the mortar cannon, because mortar cannon already has some pretty hefty damage penalties on it. So yeah, that seemed to make things work out a little bit better. And yeah, we're on to the interludes. As per usual, we're starting with Act 3 because that's what I did the first time through the interludes, and it just seemed like the most fun way to do things to me. So, we're going to try and get through the interludes today and see if we can get some maps done within a reasonable amount of time. If we must, it kind of just depends on how quickly we can get through the interludes. Takes longer than 4 hours. We'll have to keep them going till tomorrow, which it very well might. As funny as the damage is, with this build, having no move speed and no dodge roll is very simple. We're just kind of cruising. It'll be fine. I really do wish we could keep using oil grenade. That was part of the reason that I tried to update my drivers before streaming today. Because oil grenade is way better, and it just sucks that there's such a terrible performance cost to it because of all the burning ground. But yeah, clearly that didn't work out. So we will stick with stun grenade. Oh no, what? Maybe we won't. The idea last time, or that I had last time, was to use oil grenade for clearing, since we can just kind of like throw 1 or 2 volleys and then move on, so the burning ground isn't like crazy. And then for bosses, we use stun grenades. Forgot about that. Because then we'll have like 3,700 explosions on the ground at the same time. What's up with these checkpoints and dead ends? I don't remember ever actually seeing that in this place. transcend. Oh wait, we already got one of those. My brightness, please. That explosive grenade doesn't count as being equipped for the socketed gem. I'm sorry, for the gem cutting menu, so I've not leveled up my explosive grenades since level 9. Maybe that's part of the reason we were having damage issues this whole time. That's funky. So all the checkpoints except for the exit, I'm sorry, all the checkpoints in this place except for the exit are lies. Come to find out. There was not a darn thing interesting in there. I'm gonna go back to town and see if I can, oh, there was something in that ancient monument? Well, now I'm curious. We have the checkpoint, we may as well go click on it. Oh, hey. For a split second, I thought we got sent to the mud dimension again. At least we've already loaded the zone. Oh! Well, that answers that question. We don't gotta go back to town anymore. Yes, explosive grenade, please. See, it even says right there. Explosive grenade, level from 9 to 13. Go to equip gems. Explosive grenade is nowhere to be found. So the game knows I have it equipped still. It's just not listed in the equipped gems section. That's cool. That's cool. Very cool. On the plus side, we're now four levels higher on our real main damage ability. So that'll be nice when we get to the boss. Maybe we just try it out right now. There you go. Go wild. Yeah, I tried to detonate those grenades, could not find them. What were we doing here again? Ah, it's the fire. I think that's fitting for a fire building. Owie. That'll do it. Pull up. Oh, that's great. You just teleport away from all. Oh, never mind. It was mostly close enough. Ugh. Get me out of here. Okay, this is boss lady, so we're just gonna... I really should fill up those sockets so I don't have to do this every time, but kinda lazy. So naturally I do things to make more work for myself.
You'll die by mine. Are all Asmarians sane, or is it just you? You defy the very spirit itself.
That's the worst. She dodged literally the perfect radius to get exactly out of him.
Every strike an offering. Where'd I go? Submit to this food. You defy the very spirit itself. My fate is fury. Was I?
Not bad.
I think I did you a favor.
And kind of the more or the further I go, I guess, the more I question whether tactician was the right idea for this build, because the having to fire to get my turrets to fire is kind of annoying. And like, I guess I could do it more quickly if I used something that was not grenades, but that kind of feels like it defeats the purpose, doesn't it? Owie. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Now the way to the Yeti boss should be over here somewhere. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, treasure chest, man.
Size.
Is this? I think it might be the boss room. Wouldn't you know it?
Big arms, bigger target.
Owie. I think we're just gonna wait to turn that in until I get to the next waypoint. What level do we need? 58? That's kind of a ways away. I might need to just look into other abilities to use other than like a secondary grenade. Oh shit. 2 seconds, please hold. Timeout. Ugh. They did not respect the timeout. Those bastards. Can we get the ghost out of here, please?
I'm getting swarmed under.
Honestly, our secondary ability, or our projectile ability, doesn't even necessarily need to be a crossbow attack. It could be a bow attack. It could even be a spear attack if we wanted to. So we gotta fully consider all our options, I guess. Oh, but well, who needs frames anyways? Owie. Okay, this is actually good. This looks like a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing because now I can do this and have frame rate once again. Uh-oh.
That's what you get, you overgrown chicken.
Overgrown chicken, he says. It's kind of toxic, not gonna lie.
I'm freezing my ass off up here.
Back to the oil.
Lather up. Quit mucking around.
The hell is that? Oh, it's a bird. Thought it was like a giant baby for some reason. Let's go get him. Oh no, we're not at the nameless seer guy yet. Surely he'll give me a mage bud this time, right? Or a headhunter, even? So close. 1 druidic prowess for every 20 rage spent. Stack movement grants 10% skill speed, and it causes hits with spell damage grant 3 rage per stack for 10 seconds. Each with an independent duration and a maximum of 3 stacks. I mean, that'd be cool at level 1, I guess. attack hits, inflict spectral fire. Targets affected by spectral fire do not take damage from ignite. Instead, that damage feeds the fire when the debuff expires or the target dies of spectral fire. Explodes, dealing all the damage is absorbed to all enemies within 1.8 meters, including the affected target. Okay. The old Chober Chaber. Not taking it, but that is a thing that is right there, yes. Suppose we should do something with this gem. We have 61 spirit. Thing about the banner is, I'm not sure hitting enemies with grenades from totems would even really give me glory for that. It might, but I could also totally see it not doing that. Only works with bow or spear for the Roa. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's just level something up, shall we? I'll think about it later.
Right, here's some for size.
Oh yeah, that looks familiar. I'm still not thinking about it. Poor leveling something else. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go back to town when I hit the waypoint. Oh well. And back we go. Never really noticed how many bosses are in the interludes. Oh, just kidding. I thought we were fighting Blackjaw here. I take it back. There are barely any bosses in these interludes. That's crazy.
Whew, almost lost a toad of frostbite back there.
I don't know, that King's March was supposed to be the loading screen now.
Well, perhaps we. Be strong.
Don't you tell me what to do. Is there anything fun we have that might be more effective for us than rare gear? Definitely not boots. I can tell you that much. Probably not poison. Gain cold thorns equal to 13% of your max mana. Wow. Didn't even know that was a thing. Nothing fun there. Not really attribute stacking. Oh yeah, the everything helmet. We'll go with that. Or maybe not. I think totems count as allies. That could be funny. Uh, 25% reduced damage. Maybe not. Yeah, we had 96% on that this whole time? Wow. Yeah, not really anything crazy there. Kind of just want to, while we're here, take a look at the other projectiles, because I think totems only use skills when you fire an attack projectile. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be a crossbow ability. Didn't realize you could use a bunch of these with spears as well. Fire a skyward shot that whips up a tornado where it lands, dealing fizz damage over time and hindering enemies standing in it. Arrows thrown, spears, and crossbow bolts fired at the tornado are sucked into it, causing the tornado to spit out a ring of copied projectiles. Copied projectiles can then be, cannot be copied again, even by different tornadoes. It's very sad they don't include grenades in that. Very sad. Ah, lightning spear. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, explosive spear could be fun because we could also detonate that, but we wouldn't ever really take advantage of the frenzy charge thing, or we would. And even if we did take advantage of the frenzy charge thing, it would be like kind of anti-synergy with the boots. Like, then what would be the point? And then we would also be stacking up ignited ground again. You know, we saw what happens with too much of that. Now, one thing that could be funny is, what if we did cluster grenade in the mortar cannons and rapid shot from my crossbow? Like, could the cluster grenades from the cannons consume my heat? Probably not, but it'd be very funny if they could. That might be worth investigation, though, when we get to the point where I can use the level 14 gems, and because I have a shitload of them laying around. Part of me just wants to use armor piercing rounds, just because they'll cause the totems to fire as often as possible, because I'll constantly be firing. We're just gonna equip that with no supports and see how it goes. Surely we can make AP rounds do something if we put supports in, but oh yeah. That's not the fire crossbow button. We might still need these grenades for traveling. I'm out of flasks. Kinda just been running past things and not really killing everything, so it's becoming a little bit of a problem. We probably still have like 10 miles left in this zone, so we might need to be a little more careful. Oh, unless we don't. Actually, what am I doing? Not that, this one. True. I can't see what he's doing. Well, I guess that worked. I think that did work a little better than using grenades.
Oh, the Vals sure do love their tombs.
I don't remember whether or not we actually have to do this soul core business, but I'm gonna grab it just in case. My assumption is that I do have to do it, but I vaguely remember last time being surprised that I didn't end up actually needing to. So I don't know which memory is real and which one's hallucination. This is a boss. Yeah, this is the boss room already. What the hell? So no, we did not need to do the soul core business.
The time of the sparrow has come.
What nonsense you speak!
No matter. Now you die. Ravage.
Oh, rude.
Power of the sacrifice! Live for one another!
No, thank you. Well, I was okay, dude. I was still getting hit when I was in this corner, so I was trying to go out of it, but I guess she body blocked me in it. We just kind of got fucked there.
What nonsense do you speak?
No matter. Now you die.
Power of a sacrifice! Stay strong, Selena! Now, the oil of your joy! Enough! We submit!
Everything hurt so. Everything she did hurt so bad there. I'm just glad we lived.
Fools! Let us...
What was that? Attack speed with crossbows, parry damage. What? Oh, I can dodge a ruin town. Wow. Can I sprint? Nope. I kind of wanted to also take a look at the support gyms because I was a little uncertain of payload as a good option for mortar cannon. Like a 50% chance for the grenades to activate a second time is kind of like having a 50% more damage multiplier, I think. But that doesn't really help us in terms of like ignites. Maybe we're not ever going to really make that happen because we're just exploding things so many times, but I just wonder if there's a better option somewhere. Also, not gonna lie, the long fuse support really kind of tilts me off the face of the earth. Because of that line that says grenades from supported skills cannot explode before the end of their detonation time, which is like, here we're gonna give you this great penalty, this great power up with this terrible penalty, and then we're gonna make it so that all the ways we've put into the game to subvert that penalty also just don't work on this. Like, what's the point? I'd really like to have duration on the totems, however, I suspect that would also make the grenades detonation times longer. Which isn't really supposed to matter for us, but sometimes I miss the grenades and they gotta explode naturally, and that would make that take even longer. Oh, I suppose we could get a third totem if we used overabundance. That might be even better than payload. It would just be, the totems would last 5 seconds instead of 8. But every time they go off, I might try that. I might try that. Every time they go off, we'd get like 3 extra grenades or 4 extra grenades, whatever one volley gives. We'll give it a shot. It could be fun. We are gonna do
At this time,
the desert next.
Oh, here we go again. In the arse end of nowhere.
That's right. My biggest concern going forward, or well, from this point onward, is the final boss of this interlude. He tilted the fuck out of me on my druid. I suspect his damage was bugged.
Right in the eye!
Ah, yeah. Perfect. So that's actually I said payload is basically 50% more damage. This is actually 50% more grenades. What was the penalty on payload? Reduced CDR. CDR didn't really matter too much, I don't think. But now it's not a problem. Oops. Peace out, bird. Alright, let's give this a shot. I love when the projectiles don't actually load. Okay. I think I was out of flasks anyways, but I should have gotten out of there a little more quickly.
Piercing shot! Look out!
I fucking love quicksand. At least the poison's gone. Too bad the boss is also MIA as well. There is another objective kind of in the top but I'm pretty sure we'll find it faster if I go this way. Which does not want you to watch streams today? What the fuck? What are they doing this time? Those bastards.
Guess even giants can get their heads kicked in.
True. That's not where I wanted to go. Again, reconnecting the chat or the infinite buffer. We love that. The classics. Well, I'm glad you were able to fight through it. How you doing, Professor? Uh-oh. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. If no one's got me, Professor's got me. That's for damn sure. I need to...
Now we're talking.
for sure.
Quickly.
Hopefully, this will help.
I'm, like... As much as I want cannons ready for the extra totems, and I think the skill speed would be helpful, I kind of just want to see how they work without me having to trigger them. Like, let's just give them a boatload of flat damage, shall we? And also let them shoot as they please. We have +1 to limit anyways with the other thing. The support gem. Yeah, they fire way fucking faster. There's still quite a delay there. I'm gonna go look for the other exit because I can never remember which one. I think that one comes first, but I like to have all the waypoints before I move out of here. Man, I just realized with how jumpy the other boss or the last boss is here. He's gonna be such a pain in the ass. Very not looking forward to that. Yeah, this is the way out. Also, I guess I forgot to turn in the quest for the two dinguses in the right corner.
Quickly.
Not you.
Did our scouts find you?
No.
Fight to the last.
Was it you, Risu?
Welcome back. I've been. Now.
Thank you. Are there any totem duration nodes? Oh yeah, I was supposed to take this like 10 years ago. Oops. There is precisely one totem duration node in this entire tree. Oh, unless summon ballista totems. Now hear me out. What if we just spirit stacked and summoned 30 totems? Fuck, that would be funny. That's making me really wish I had done Druid. Yeah, we really could have done Unseen Path plus Entwined Realities if we really wanted to. Inevitable crits would have been fun. So maybe not Entwined Realities, but like... Oh no, if we're doing Ancestral Oath, we wouldn't need Unnamed Heartwood. Those two were useless. This is weird mind over matter. I didn't realize you just get extra passive points for that. That's crazy. That's Oracle, yeah. I couldn't remember what that class was called. Fuck. Maybe we could use banner skills if I did put on whoever pays best. Even if the totems don't give me glory for hitting stuff. Glory towards banners, I mean. Oh yeah, I forgot we kind of need to come down for repeating explosives, or we should. Mortar cannon doesn't count as a ballista, does it? Nope. Maybe I should take the presence AoE, so I can be further away from the totems. We have like a billion auras too, so like... That's not nothing. Okay, let's just fool around this way for now. Oh yeah, we also still need to try out the what was it, the heat shots, whatever builds up the heat, to see if the totems can spend the heat from my crossbow. I really don't think they'll be able to, but it'd be nice. I don't think there's anything I need to go do in that zone. So we'll move on. Oh, it's firing them everywhere, except for where I'm at. Forget who drops the barriers. I guess it's just anything. Maybe the snake ladies. I think this is the one for the other side, but we're gonna keep going to the boss so we can get the checkpoint. Hi. Well, there's that. This isn't the quest spot. Oh yeah, the rewards for this isn't actually like a buff, it's just gear. Like a ring or an amulet or a jewel, I think.
Guess the stories had some truth in them.
Thank you, please.
I think it's gonna be kind of hard to replace that amulet. 40 res on the topaz, and just the implicit on the ruby. Yo, 4% increased fire damage. Sheesh. What's my res look like? Lightning res kind of shit, cold res kind of shit, fire res a little too high actually. So we could actually afford to lose that 19. Put us down to 78. We'd gain 7 lightning and 30 cold, which would put us 1 off on cold. Sure. Why not?
That's the last of them. Nothing left to give.
I know I said it's going to be hard to replace it, but it's worth a shot, and unfortunately, we missed entirely. Well, off to the boss.
Oh, slick!
Owie. So that felt like I was doing basically no damage compared to the scorpion and the worm boss. Like, I didn't necessarily kill them quick either, but was a bit faster. Can we upgrade my crossbow base yet? Siege crossbow is level 79. Cannonade is 59. Ours is 57 DPS. Cannonade is 93. So when we do get to 59, we'll actually be like kind of going crazy. Owie.
Then fight to the last.
So much yapping. I wonder if we can Gamba for the Cannonade crossbow already. It's probably not worth bothering. Not like we can equip it anyways. We did get a 3-floor Aria.
What have you
We could try that if we really wanted to. Unfortunately, it's not time to move on yet. Really considering going to Agam, like, before we even attempt the final boss of this place, because when I started this one, I kind of forgot how much of an asshole he was. So, like, maybe it would be better for us to wait. As long as possible before doing him, so we're as strong as possible. I don't want to deal with that abyss. Even if we could set the whole thing on fire. It's not the boss room yet. It just looks uncannily similar. Ooh, more levels before a bow upgrade. May as well put that on. I've been neglecting to finish out or to fill out that slot right there. And even the demon bear got out the way before I could detonate him. That's toxic. Yeah, I kind of miss the third totem, honestly.
Your fire snuffed out.
Let's go put our ascendancy point back. Honestly, part of me is kind of wondering, like, kind of wishing we could find a way to make Black Powder Blitz our main damage source, but I'm just not real sure it has the oomph for that. What's up, Will? How's it going? We need to change
How can I be of aid?
Need to make some changes.
that one.
Greetings.
Probably.
Need to make some changes.
This game just got it? Hell yeah. There's a lot going on, in case you haven't already seen, so just take your time and try not to get overwhelmed. Trying to figure out these classes. Gotcha. Anything in particular you're looking for? Like, do you know which kind of style you want to play? Like, you prefer bows? Do you prefer spellcasting? Shapeshifting? They just added that. Or like, have you already made a character? Also, what's up, Sean? How you doing? Like mages and stuff? I gotcha. Sorceress is fun. Probably the spellcaster class I've played the most, but I also, every time I play it, I tend to do like, I find myself doing melee abilities with playing with melee abilities like and weapons and stuff. But she does work perfectly fine as a spellcaster as well. Okay, so we just got like 60% extra damage. And we put our totems back on manual, basically.
Where did I go?
Might make a Druid. Druid is extremely fun. It's what I've spent most of my time playing this league, or this patch. And it's been the most fun of any class I've played yet. For me anyways. EA. Honestly, I'll show it off for a second because I'm very proud of him. He's very cool. And I haven't played it in forever, so we'll do one map and then go back to leveling. So the Druid has 3 forms? 3. Bear form, which is the one I play. Werewolf form, and then Wyvern form, which is basically like dragon. But we're playing with a special unique item, or like what you might call a legendary item. The orange class of item, if you ever played Diablo 4. It's kind of the same. Well, not really the same thing, but whatever. We have a special item that turns our bear form from a regular bear into like a demon bear. If I ever load it, I'll show you. But the demon bear form lets us like hop around and make like giant fissures of lava and shit. It's very cool. Yeah, so that's... I can't really turn off the demon bear form. That's us. Our main damage is... I forget which button it's on. That one? Yeah, this one. So we can just like hop around and like shit out the lava everywhere. We slam and then it detonates the lava. And we can rain down meteors as well, all at the same time. It's cool as fuck. So yeah, let's just do it, man. This weapon, Fury of the King, is what enables the demon bear form, and the lava fissures and shit. And it's not a early item, so this isn't something you could do early on. But if you play long enough to get to the end game, it's something I highly recommend. That's the thing, though, with this game. There's so many options for things you can do. It's very common for people to have like 30 different things they want to try at any point and just like bounce between them. The big complaint with bear form is that it's very slow, and like if you get stunned out of an animation before your attack goes off, it can be pretty annoying. But like, well, look at it, come on now. We're raining meteors from the sky and like jumping all over shit. Like, what could beat that? Yes. The mouse movement in this game is very weird compared to Path of Exile 1 and Diablo 4 and probably any other ARPG or any game with similar movement. Because you can attack while moving, which is not the case in any of those other games, really. Which means if you click on a spot to move, and then you right click somewhere else to attack, your character will keep moving towards the spot you told it to move, and turn to attack while it's running away from that spot. And so it's much harder to like. It was harder for me to wrap my brain around that thing, or that way of movement, than it was to simply pick up Blasty. Use a more Mandragora as your second weapon on Bear. Give you skill speed. Ah. That does make sense. I actually had the option to take that earlier from the scripted Nameless Seer in Act 4, or the interlude. But I didn't take it. I took Sire Shards instead.
Out you get! Go now to your eternal slumber.
Oh, please, I want to live. If we die, we lose this whole zone. It's a major problem. I have no mana. Leave me alone. You damn donut. That rare is still around here somewhere. There he is. It's the damage over time he's shitting out. There we go.
They'll pay for every Druid life lost.
I think we're starting to run into the problem I was having the last time I tried to play this character, and that was, I don't know if it's like some kind of memory leak or just some sort of issue where the longer we played, the less frame rate, the lower my frame rate would go. And so that was part of the reason we swapped characters to a new one to try the grenade build I'm doing. Kind of wondering if that's still going on. Oh. Hello? Please? It's just thinking. It is also early access, by the way. Thankfully, the game pauses when it lags out like that, so we will not end up dying to things that I can't see. And I tried updating my graphics drivers before starting the stream, but things did not load properly at all after that, and so I had to roll it back, unfortunately. I think this might be the longest this has taken. Please? Might be faster to do this. Or restart the game, hello? Did we break the whole damn thing? Okay, thank God. We got it there. Maybe. Actually, when I was having issues with the graphics drivers, I swapped the renderer That might be part of the reason we're having a problem right now. Or maybe the whole zone's gone. I don't know. We'll give it one more minute. Then we might have to go back to the other character. So, how about that weather, huh? Whoa, we got there. That was crazy. Oh yeah, forgot the classic projector attacks not really rendering after that bug. Back to the loading screen, please. I've not waited long enough. Can we? Sometimes you can run while everything's rendering. Who even really needs graphics if we have the minimap and the loot tooltips? But yeah, honestly, despite what it looks like right now, Bear was probably one of the easiest starts of any class I've played, like early on in the campaign. It does so much damage, and you feel very powerful, even if you feel very slow. Is this Wanderlust? No, that's the other one. I always get them mixed up. We'll do the ritual first and then the expedition. I'm sure that'll be fine.
The earth will not thank me for that.
Uh-oh. Now pain. All this stuff real quick. I guess I should do the boss at some point. Anything fun in here whatsoever? No. We'll wait to reroll till I see the last till I get the last ritual. Boss man.
Your soul will Join my steeple of death.
Yeah.
Spirit's hunger.
Owie.
Now that's a fight.
Damn, we had a lot of this stuff going on in this map. Still have 2 Abyss Pits and 1 Ritual. I care not for any of that. This is Sinistral Exaltation. Sure. Chaos. Yep. All this stuff. Oh, we got a bonus map boss as well. Shit, we're rich. Ah, so this is what it's like to have sprint. Wow. Piss off, Black Joe. You don't scare me. Okay, that's everything here. So yeah, that's what Druid looks like. Highly recommend. I'm sorry, that's what Bear Druid looks like. But we can go back to our explosive boots build. As soon as I empty my inventory, that is. With all this stuff, all this load time, you think I have a crazy ass hideout. It is, in fact, the most basic of beach hideouts.
All power burns anew.
Okay. The question is, can we kill the last boss of this interlude? And in all honesty, I'm not 100% confident. Just use the basic shoreline hideout. Yeah, honestly, that one's alright. I've just been so used to the Fell hideout at this point. Also, Will, I didn't see that. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Back to the boot.
Try this on for size.
It's still not the objective. Thought it was supposed to be on the bottom wall somewhere, but I guess I was wrong. We're kind of running out of bottom wall to have an objective. Oh. That looks like the boss room. Is this even a boss? No, it's just a quest. I'll talk to that guy later. Did they put it directly next to the entrance? What the hell? Oh, it's right there. Those motherfuckers. I didn't see it.
Seven pillars, 7 names. But one's been scrubbed out.
I'm sure it's fine.
Let's see what a Sekima's favor buys me.
Honestly, I wish I could take the move speed. But I think the elemental res is probably better. Also, we should really use that checkpoint. I don't feel like running all that way.
This is its time. Make haste.
I think the Sacred Wells pretty much just give currency of one kind or another. So really I usually don't bother doing this. But since it dropped right here, we may as well. I can have 2 seconds, Mr. Rare. Thank you. Wow. Still 1.5 levels away from our next tier of bow. And we'll have to roll for one.
Try this oversize.
I believe I may have gone the wrong way. But if we're gonna be wrong, we may as well be wrong all the way. The hell is that? Oh. It's a cleanse monster. Oh, hello. Please no. We got there eventually. Just pay no attention to the frame rate. Like nothing ever happened.
Try this oversize.
This might be the first time I've ever actually filled up 2 of them. Wow. Ah, yeah, the fun part. Walking this whole ass way. Oh, actually, no, we're going back to this.
My reign begins now.
You thoroughly just don't get it.
I have seen what has
Does duration run out on these while in pause? No.
from every angle.
As expected, man's a total asshole. Oh! Accidentally stood a nose. Nice, nice. Oh. No way I'm gonna have an easier time with this than on my fucking bear, right? No way. Oh, that cooldown came off at the perfect moment. I can't believe we got that first try. I'm like actually in shock. Like, that's actually bananas. Okay, cool. Maybe this build's even better than Bear. Confirmed.
It is the
No, yeah,
Cool, I guess. Well, we can move on to Ogum now, and I'm one level away from 60. So, I'm sorry, from 59.
the gift I will. You have your orders.
So,
Here is some equipment. A good
when we
trade.
get there, I'll be able to go for a bow upgrade. I can actually use level 14 gems now. Mortar cannon, most definitely. Just the quality on that dude. AoE for skills used by totems, that's actually hilarious. That'll be great! Yes. Cooldown recovery rate doesn't really matter on Explosive Grenade, because every time we summon a new totem, it's a new set of cooldowns.
To walk up.
Ben, are you still the Gamba vendor?
Feeling lucky?
Yes.
Make us proud, will ya?
I still can't believe we one-tapped that boss. Yeah, we might be done with Flash Grenade, because against bosses now we're using Rapid Shot. Whatever. Armor Piercing Rounds, that's the one. I may have fucked up. This way, please. I guess the rare died somewhere and all that. A minute and a half. Sheesh. That's some AoE right there, damn.
A temporary truce.
Uh-oh.
This one dies fast.
Glad I could help you set aside your differences.
By your faces.
Overall, you're targeting the wrong witch. There you go. That works.
Fought together, you die together. How sweet. Try this on the size.
Yo, an ultimate life flask. I should really just put crossbow shot right there. Hold on. And this right here. Now, if I really need to use totems mid-zone, I can do it without having to butts with my bars.
No idea. Oh, done it now.
Oh, hey, Abyss. Nice.
You throw wolf.
I think we got him. But yeah, I think our totems do need a little more life. That would be a little helpful. They kind of fall apart immediately no matter what I do. Or no matter what hits them, rather. hell is that thing?
Well, well.
Energy shield recharge starts when you use a mana flask. I think I'm good. Everything hurts. I think that's the last one. Looks like it. So before we actually do that, real quick, let's put something on this. I think we want rapid attacks. We don't really need them to be as quick as possible because we don't actually care about the damages. It is simply to trigger our totems. Yeah, we'll put blind on there too. Why not? Oh great, a rare with us. Let's see. Volatile plants of all things. She dodged like 4 rounds of grenades. It was very annoying.
They spirits. What are they doing? It seems with that. It worked. They will guide you.
We don't want that one. This one's good though. Into the woods.
Something about this grove gives me the creeps.
I can't click on it. I guess you're only allowed 2. Once again, I think we got him. What's all this? Oh hey, we're 59 now. So we should go back to town and talk to Finn. See if we can get ourselves a better boat. Because if we do that, our damage should approximately double. Or so. If we can find a nicely rolled one, that is. Oh yeah, I meant to level up all my stuff. But I kept getting accosted by things. Should not have leveled up flash grenades. Explosive grenades, the last one.
Hey, you. Feeling lucky?
I got one question for you.
Definitely could have been worse.
I mean, that's a pretty good start. That's a pretty good start, too.
Make us proud, will ya?
That wasn't exactly what we were hoping for. Oh. This is still less damage than what my current one has on it. Like, I know we put the quality in the runes on, too. And if we do that, it may just barely beat out what's on my current one, but like... We also have +2 to level of all projectile skills on that. So we kind of need to like really outclass the one I have on.
Hi. Take a pun. Guess I can help move that for you. Ooh, got a nice sheen to it.
That's a lot of damage.
Make us proud, will ya?
Fire damage, gross. Where the hell did I get 247 chaos orbs? We chaosed it perfectly into exactly what we wanted. That's cool, I suppose. We don't have plus to skill levels, but this should be enough to make it not matter, I don't think. Yeah, it's like 50% more damage. Probably be alright. I'll put that there just in case I change my mind though.
Take a pun, then. Bye.
Back to Hull. That is our first weapon upgrade since Act 2, I believe. Keep backpedaling in that corner. Why don't you? Perfect. Where's the boatman? Here he is. So Charon.
The hooded one's brother or something.
Meow. Don't mind if I do. Now, the thing I tend to miss in this place is there's a secondary zone we can go to kill a ice boss jail man. Or ice jail boss man or something. I don't know. Well, he gives us skill points when we do, so we should do that. I just don't want this many plants chasing me. This is also a side boss we need to do.
We swore our oaths to the first ones.
Fireman's way scarier than Iceman. And they all fired at the wrong one. They really were attacking the ice giant every time. And I don't know why. What's your problem over there? Okay, I just woke up from a dead sleep and started yelling at me like he woke up and chose violence. I don't know why. Now, if we put the totems by the fire totem, by the Iceman, maybe they shoot at the fireman. Can we
We
please do
swore our
the thing?
oaths to the
I want to kill the ice guy first, totems. Do you hear that? Yep, they did. They did turn at the fireman. I wasn't able to kill him. Ow. Really is a lot of grenades. Really not sure why they don't all detonate at the same time, though, now that I think about it. Like, the boots detonate all of them the moment that they go off. So, like, You'd think if they all get hit in the same blast, they would all go off at the same time. On the other hand, it is kind of funny that it just kind of keeps exploding for 20 minutes when there's 700 grenades on the ground. Forget what that boss fight even gave me. We're gonna go in here to grab the waypoint. However, we have to go do the other zone. It is necessary. Yeah, that kind of works. We are level 60 now, so we can actually wear these flasks. I'm gonna go back to town to refill them, even though it's gonna be a 20-minute load screen on lands. No, definitely a 20-minute load screen. Why is Rampage so butts? I went to the wrong place. Because they gave it a 20-second startup time for no reason. That's probably why. And they also made it so that passive rage regen does not actually work while you're rampaging. So there's no way to extend the duration. It is 10,000 years, and that's even if you start it while standing up. It's even longer if you start it while you're on all fours, for some reason. Because the skill where you're running around on all fours is not supposed to start on all fours. But yeah, the duration thing really pisses me off too. That's kind of why I stopped using it. Turns out just spamming the jump from Fury of the King does way more damage than rampaging on top of the fissures. Can't wait till you get Walking Calamity. Walking Calamity is so good. I mean, I like the way Rampage functions. It's just the startup time is debilitating, Sean. Like, charging and slamming all the time is very cool, but as seems to be usual for this game, they just can't make it good. No fun allowed, basically. I'll use it when you stun a boss? Yeah. Ran out of nades. There we go.
That's for every poor bastard who speaks to your thing.
So situational, if you stun a boss, you do your maul does 3 times the damage of rampage. Unfortunately, yeah, I can kind of relate to that. Okay, that's all I care to do in here. Let's go for the area. I think my biggest disappointment with Rampage was learning that it's far less damage to detonate fissures with from Fury of the King. Like using Rampage to detonate those fissures does so much less damage than just spamming the move that creates the fissure. And that's a major bummer. Though the one advantage to it would be, since every stomp with Rampage sets off all of the fissures that are touching each other, then Rampage has way more range. But like, I can jump with the jumping ability, you know? Doesn't really make much difference. At some point we gotta look into upgrading Black Powder Blitz, getting a higher level version of the boots. Owie. Okay. Come to think of it, the last time we died was a surprisingly long time ago, for how squishy I am. Like, I just remembered it again, and the fact that we killed the Act 2 Interludes boss without dying on this character is actually, like, nonsense to me. Like, good nonsense, I'll take it, I'm not upset, but I'm just confused how that happened. That door opened, well, no, an enemy probably opened that door. Bro. The jump was on cooldown for a second too long. Leave me alone. If they're gonna kill me when I go outside, I may as well just not go outside. Whoa. At least now we have a checkpoint on this, eh?
Try this Pirates of Versailles!
Speaking of nonsense, who designed this place? Who thought it was a good idea to put access to the courtyard on the second floor, and the second floor only? That's gotta be like a fire hazard of some kind for sure. Is that supposed to be, you know, I'm just not gonna question. We did not hit any more res, unfortunately.
All the things I expected to see. You made your bed. Now lie in.
Alright. The totems target the farther one for whatever reason. Oh!
The only throne you're fit for is an outhouse.
Heh. Fucking got him. The toilet store strikes again.
What brings you?
There you go, buddy.
Help if you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
I do not want to go back to King's March. It's gonna take 10 years to load there. Blech. Blech.
I'm glad.
Okay, bye. Oh, that option wasn't there.
As suffice.
Wow. Oh, right, I forgot we had to do this to unlock the map device. It's a good thing I didn't just go to my hideout, because then we would have been loading back into King's March again. What happened?
In any case,
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
That's fine. It's just the Atlas, dude. There's no spell effects or nothing. Sure, we'll go there.
This your best? Ooh, sick.
A fresh cannonade crossbow. Huge. Oh. Let's just set that right there.
Always like watching things explode.
Kind of want to dodge the remnants.
All placed. Shall we light it up?
When I say that, I mean actually dodge the remnants.
All placed. Shall we light it up? I should also mention this might
Have those been right under our feet the whole time? You know what they say about found money?
I'll finish up here. See you again soon.
I've needed more than luck to make it this long.
There's the boss lady. I couldn't break one in time. Oh no, everything on the map disappeared. Oh no. This makes perfect sense. Oh, you know what the problem is? This is a difficulty 4 boss. I'm sorry, difficulty 3. And even if I take that point out, it's too late now. That's why she's got so much damn health and why everything hurts so damn bad. Oh shit, we actually did it. Genuinely, I didn't think we would. I was kind of just waiting to burn through all the portals so we could say the map was done and Doriani would be like, oh, damn, you suck. And then let me go back to my hideout.
Yes.
Okay. First map completed. We've made it. Story's done. I need to take those points out at ASAP. For some reason, clicking on that button centers on the tree. Cool. $121 life, 43 res. 9 more fire res, 3 less cold res. My lightning res is kind of ass, isn't it? I mean, I guess I could wear that. But like, it's basically no evasion rating. But it is a lot more life. That's probably the deciding factor there. Now what do we do with this? I guess we do that. I guess we do that. That's a lot of lightning damage. I don't think we care that much.
Trevor, don't worry.
Let's not vendor the Exalt.
Good.
Okay, we've gotten our first map done, which also means this guy has earned his MTX. Yeah, that's in use. The hell is this? Oh, I think this is... Oh, that's Keepers of Flame. Should we roleplay as the lady from Breach, whose name I've forgotten? Why not? Ayla, that's her name. I think. Free chains. Could use a pilfering ring. I don't think I care though. Don't really like that. The most important thing though is the portal. Can't wait till I have all my portals back. Bring out the little dude. Okay, good enough. Wish you had those wings. I'm so glad that I got them when I did, because if I had missed on them, I would have been so sad too. Not to like rub it in, but I'm really glad I got them. They grossed me out at first, but the more I looked at them, the more I liked them. I don't think we want to be running like 12 mod maps right now. We'll just start with tier 1 for a little bit. See what happens. Oh, yeah, we got curses all over the place. Man, what level boots can we upgrade to? Level 18 is character level 78. 16 is 66. 14 is 58. So maybe it's not worth it yet. I think for our tablet, we're just gonna do a radiation tablet. We'll do tier 2. How about that? Oh, we can still make them rare. Nice. I forgot about that. These are all kind of shit, though. I mean, that one's alright. Maybe not my ideal, but it works. Effectiveness, strong boxes, essences, rare chests, summoning circles, magic monsters, rare monsters. I don't really like the spirits modifier, but at least we get summoning circles. I have building in the Val Temple to be a little annoying. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Val Temple. Like, I don't know if you've looked at the snaking shit people have been doing. But it's gotten a little ridiculous. And ain't no way do I want to bother figuring all that out.
I'll tend to the books. What's new?
Should probably do some gambling just to see if we can get anything nice without having to spend a ton of currency on the market.
Thanks for the chat.
Good talk, good talk. Ah, yeah, reduced attribute requirements. Fucking huge. Oh, 139 life. Suddenly you have my attention. Turns out level 33 was the last time I upgraded any of my gear. That's fine. Let's go for Excuse me. Helmet next. It's a lot of evasion rating. 23 cold res, 34 cold res. 25 fire. Deflection rating. Alright, that's pretty good. Plus 120 life. It is hybrid life, so we could just YOLO slam 100 more life on. We got accuracy rating instead, though. Fire and cold. So we lose lightning to gain it here. But I'm like in dire need of lightning res. It's a major problem. Whoa. Whoa. These are almost the same. But they have trade-offs. The new one has 57 more life, 4% less cold res, and 2% less deflection rating, as well as a bunch less evasion. I think I'll keep the one. It's a lot of life. Okay, here's the answer, actually. What happens if I do this? We get an extra socket. Okay. That's the wrong one. What happens if we do this? Accuracy rating. Not my biggest concern. So yeah, I think we'll stick with the one that has 2 sockets.
What's new?
Hello?
Check back soon.
One thing we can put, or we can do, is we can put the lightning res in here, because we don't really care about putting an iron rune in there, because the base defenses are pretty shit anyways. So that's fine. Can buy a bunch of those, and we got 5 amethyst rings and 0 topaz rings. That's pretty damn good, actually. That's all right. We were really hoping to hit more res. Yeah, what's up, Bon? Need inspiration? I got you. What do you need inspiration for? I will be your muse. Or inspiration guide, whatever you want to call it. Builds? I had one I was thinking about. PoE1 or PoE2? Two. There was one I was just thinking of. PoE1 always Venom Gyre, my beloved. If only Venom Gyre in PoE2, if only. Siege Cascade running Assault Pathfinder. I know what Siege Cascade is. I know what Pathfinder is. I couldn't tell you what running Assault is.
I'll tend to the books.
Let's find out. Less move speed penalty from skills while moving, cannot be heavy stunned while sprinting. Fuck. I really I had another idea for a build that I was really thinking about, and I was like, damn. I'm so close to getting to maps on this other build though. One thing I kind of wanted to try was a totem build with Shaman and I'm sorry, with Oracle and Ancestral Bond. So you just build up a shitload of spirit. You just have unlimited totems. And basically doing the same build. Because you'll have like 6 totems spewing out shitloads of grenades. And then detonating them all with the boots. This is a spirit gem. What abilities could we build around? Is Tame Beast with like a viable main skill? Like just buff your buddy. I think Professor tried that and found that companions are kind of ass. Yo, you could do Forge Hammer. It's kind of like Venom Gyre, except it's a slam and it's fire, and it doesn't do poison at all, but it does look kind of spirally, which is quite a lot like Venom Gyre. We did that last league? Damn. That's it. Spear Field it is. Who needs damage anyways? Oh, it was good? Hell yeah. I thought it looked pretty cool when they were showing it off, but I think I did like one build last season, or last league. Haven't really played around with spears. I mean, there's a lightning spear, but they nerfed that to oblivion, I'm pretty sure. I always wanted to play with Spear of Solaris because it's like a giant orbital laser, but I'm still salty that it has the damn glory stat on it because they added this in the patch where they added glory as a system instead of long cooldowns. And so I've never used this ability, despite my great desire to, simply because glory is dumb. Dark Souls 2 Lightning Spear, basically. Yeah, no, I guess I have less build ideas on hand than I thought. I apologize. Alright, maybe we can get a better belt.
Yes?
I still really need lightning res. I had 300 of them until I needed to speak any of them, you know. Does converting damage from one type to another work? Actually, that is one of the questions of all time. Okay, this is actually this clarifies things a lot. You should do chaos damage. I'm not really sure. I think in PoE1 it would work where if you boosted the cold damage, it would also boost the resulting chaos damage because it got converted from cold to chaos. But PoE2, I'm always a little unsure of that. If you boost up chaos damage though, it will 100% work. Invested 13 divs to kill tier 3 Zesh for the whole set. Hell. You deleted it. Brutal. Just to make room? Or did it piss you off or something? This is really not going as well as I would hoped it would. Six lightning res. Sheesh. It'd be about 10 times easier to just buy them. 24 lightning res. It's an improvement, but it's only 8. We actually lose life by doing that? Probably not. Depending on prioritizing chaos over the other types, yeah, I think it's probably the safest option. Oh, 31. It's a little better. By that I mean 19 better. So yeah, we should probably keep that. Oh, 31 cold as well. Sheesh. We're rich. We lose 76 life, but whatever.
I'll tend to the books. Hail.
I might just use the storm runes. Fuck it. Suddenly my problems are gone. Yeah, hold up. It should all just get converted to chaos with no problems. But if you're using Hoa, you'll want to stack as many of the attributes as possible to get as much flat damage as possible. Okay, let's give this a try, shall we? Actually, no. Let's not. Maybe you have a POB somewhere in your hard drive. I should hope you have at least one. Hey, what about my giant pile of gear for a random rainy day? Is any of that applicable here? Turns out I had some stuff. None of that. Kind of stuck on the boots that we have for some reason. Now there's some res. There is also some res. I think that's the... No, that's item level 80. Definitely not the one I just had. And life? Whoa. Okay, yeah. Suddenly we're way better. I think that also hit life. Okay. What does that actually do on that now? Siege Crossbow is 79, so we're kind of stuck on this one for 20 levels. By that I mean 18. Something ain't right. Time of need, I'm missing it. That's awkward. Oh well. Not exactly, or time of need is not exactly very important to me. It was just something I threw on because I have way too much spirit. works. Buckler. I barely know her. Now where to next? Is there any deflect? It's kind of down there or over there. It's gone. Shit. My condolences. I'll loot. As finicky as it can be. We're trying to get the grenades on the ground under the bots and then keeping the bots on that spot when they blow up. When it does work, it's pretty damn funny. Oh, okay then. That's cool, I guess. Where the fuck? Oh. It was not armor piercing shot for some reason. Monsters are immune to fire damage. That's not great.
Local, come here.
Not real sure why we continue clearing through this, but it just felt right. I think I'm gonna do one more map and then call it good for today. I'm getting kind of hungry, and I don't feel like we need to do too much in the end game today since we pushed through the interludes. But have no fear, we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll just grind through end game for a while to get our levels up so we can use the higher base. Not the cannonade, whatever comes after that.
Again?
I believe in you, bud.
Touching a damn thing. This just keeps getting
I don't think so. If they did, it wasn't nearly enough. They are very strong. I had a very smooth time leveling up through the early acts with it. And as you can see, they're still doing alright. Even with our funky boot build, whatever the hell we have going on here. Oh, I think gas grenades got nerfed, actually. Those used to be way better.
I'm gonna get ya.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, sure done it now.
You phase, mister. Owie. Okay, actually, we're gonna fool around a little bit. We gotta do some science. I forgot to do this earlier, so we're doing it now. Grab a couple of those. We're gonna grab a couple of these. Should be 2 of them, I think. Actually, no, we don't even need 2. Just 1. So we need cluster grenade. And we need, I think it's rapid shot. Cannot fire or reload for 10 seconds on reaching maximum heat. What the fuck? It's a long ass time. Put some quality on that for the extra max heat. We'll just try this real quick, because I was curious about it. There's the heat. No, it does not consume the heat. But also, if we have 3 of these totems, we may not need the heat. Okay, maybe we do one more. Just to see what that looks like against the boss. I think we got him. I already forgot where I was putting these. It's for that fire node over there. Honestly, explosive grenade might be better against bosses. I do have the backflip boots. That's how they're all going off like that. What's up, Firstborn? Oh, we've been using explosive grenades in the totems this whole time. But I just thought to try cluster grenades. And I'm kind of interested. Cluster is 2,600 times higher damage than cluster for single target. Okay. So it seems like that might be the right decision then. Thank you. Just have to shorten the fuse and or projectile speed, so they overlap. Well, I have adhesive grenades, so the totems actually, or the grenades actually stay where the totems aim. But I guess if you reduce the projectile speed even further, it keeps them from bouncing out, right? I see, I see. I think Cluster Oracle Totem... Cluster Totem Oracle right now. Are you using Ancestral Bond? Because I bet that must look funny as shit. I kind of wish I had done a Druid. There's some projectile speed reduction. Switch from adhesive to short fuse, all good? Okay. We'll give it a shot. With a short fuse, 1 or 2? I assume 1, because the penalties. Use 2. It's like half the effectiveness. But you also don't get a damage penalty. We'll give it a shot though. 30% less damage. But like, if we have 300 more grenades blowing up on the same spot, I suppose that doesn't matter too much. Which zone has a reasonably easy boss for what we are doing? Creek has the giant monkey, I think. Fortress is Babala, we're not doing that. No, Riverside is the monkey. Ice Cave is also the wyvern, I think, or it's the bird. We'll do Riverside, I know that one. For sure.
It's almost nostalgic. Not today.
Damn.
Oh, I'm getting swarmed under.
There's a lot of explosions. Yeah, that's probably one of the most solid flashbangs I've seen in this game yet. Kind of flashbanging my computer too, because the frame rate drops by like 40% every time. Shit. Thing is, if we do the short fuse, there's no point in the boots. Need to make a flashbang build. Stun grenades actually are kind of fun in their own right. I played with them a little bit earlier in the build. Yeah. It's cool though. That one. Right. Owie. What the fuck? That's it. Hell yeah. I just wish, like, my biggest complaint with this build is number one, I can't just spam oil grenades because it's too shit on performance because every single pool of oil is its own individual burning ground effect. And that would make, like, being able to spam the shit out of that would make my life a whole lot easier. And also the long fuse support is like, you get a shitload of extra damage, but the fuse gets way longer. Which, we're using boots that detonate grenades, so I was like, great, we'll just make the fuse long as shit, get the damage boost, blow them up. Turns out long fuse support has an extra line in it that says, grenades with this support cannot be detonated before their detonation time expires. So, totally useless. Oil grenade does exposure, and it just does a lot of it. It has like a bunch of base damage. Their damage was good, and like since we're playing tactician, I have to be constantly using projectiles myself to benefit from the extra totem here. So I'd like to be just spamming oil grenade, but if I do that, my frame rate goes down to like 7. So I have to use fucking AP rounds for no reason. Which also, yeah, fucking damage only applies on Tuesday, and the damage is still cheeks. Exactly. Like, I don't know of anything else that detonates grenades just by going off on top of a grenade. Like, do detonator skills actually do that? Or explosive arrow does that? Even still, like, taking the effort to use grenades while also doing that seems like you should be able to benefit from something like long fuse support. I don't know, it's just such a questionable design choice to me. Alright. Yeah, it's slightly better than explosive grenade. Turns out. Hey, yo. In and all. Nice. Not gonna lie, I know I said I was gonna do one more map, but like I kinda wanna do another one. So we're going to. As urinal? Shouldn't have left it there. It's gone now, it's gone forever. Sorry. Unrecoverable. Mine is 61% XP. I really shouldn't be doing cleansed areas on a tier 1 map. It's kind of wasteful. Heck it, we go over here. Oh yeah. Actually, before we get to doing this, I want to look up projectile speed and see if there's anything, like any uniques that actually have. Wait, ascendancy, passive skill. I just want the stat. Is there no wiki page for that? Increase projectile speed. We don't really want to change weapons. So no, there's no uniques that have that built in. Short shot, which is not terribly far from us. I have no idea where the fuck this is. Does it say? No. I don't think there's a projectile that shortens or slows down projectiles, is there? Not gonna lie, when I opened up Willow, I was thinking I was doing a different map than this one. Kind of forgot about this place. Now that I'm trying to remember, I can't even remember the name of the place that I was thinking of. I suppose I should look. What kind of damage is this? 20% of fizz converted to fire. So we're actually like super invested in the fire damage. That's probably not ideal. But even still, it feels like it's doing way more damage than the explosive grenade was. 2 seconds. Cat wants out. We'll let him out in a second. Ow. Rude, first of all. Let's do that one more time. Alright, 2 seconds. Alright. So while we're here, I don't even remember what level explosive grenade was. That was 80% of fizz converted to fire. Question is, where the hell is Avatar Fire? We could do that. But this would not give us 95% damage converted to fire. It would give us 3/4 of 80%, which would be 60%. So I think we would only be doing 80% fire damage in the end. Because most damage conversion is actually... I'm sorry, most sources of damage conversion are calculated after any skill conversion. I believe Avatar of Fire is no exception. Original Sin is an exception. All sources of conversion apply simultaneously as a 2-step process. Skill-based, so it's not simultaneous if it's a 2-step process, and there's one before the other. Skill-based conversions occur first. This includes conversion inherent to skills, whether from skill gems or skills granted by items, or passive skills. This does not include global conversion effects like Archmage or conditional modifiers. The resulting damage is then affected by conversion from global or conditional conversion, or conversion from items, buffs, support gems, or passive skills. So yeah, 75% of the 80% fizz damage that we're dealing would get converted to fire. Well, there is a projectile reduction support. Let's see what that looks like. Kinda still looks like they're bouncing far as shit. Now, just out of curiosity, also elemental armament's a terrible choice if we're doing this. That does seem a good bit better. Maybe, like, a little bit. I don't know. Probably not worth a support slot. Oh, shit. That's the wrong sport gym, isn't it? I guess it is doing something, just not as much as I was hoping, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to respec some things. Like, we definitely don't need all this if we're swapping to those grenades, which we definitely are. They're way better than explosive grenades by a mile. Yes, we're gonna go over for the deflect points now. I think that's good enough for here. Still like a rare or two up there, but who cares? So I think we're gonna have to change some stuff around. Definitely not elemental armament. Brutality is not a good idea either, because we'd be losing 20% of our damage. Well, those convert 40%, so it would be even worse. I still can't get over. Grenades from supported skills cannot explode before the end of their detonation time. Like, what's the fucking point, dude? And it's only a 35% more, or like double the detonation time. Like, come on now. What do they recommend here? The additional projectiles would be really, really, really funny. But the damage penalty from that is too much along with mortar cannons. At least that's the way it felt in the acts. Want to respec from tactician into like witch hunter, but you need a billion spirit. True and real. The amount of I really underestimated the amount of spirit tactician would have. I actually can't spend all of it. Need 130 spirit. Oh, that's attainable, I think. And your chest gives you oh, you need 130 extra, or 130 total. I see. Excuse me. Yeah, I think that's doable then. Definitely a little bit of a hassle though. I gotcha. I guess I'm wondering whether Heft would be better, or like Fire Infusion, whatever it's called. Fire Attunement. 25% of damage is extra fire. I think we'll go with that. How about it now? That's better. Oh, hey, we actually hit 65. So I lose 3 cold res. Can I afford that? Yes, I can afford that. We gain 121 life. I think we'll be okay with that.
Hello, Outlander.
That's definitely not who I clicked on, but
What's
cool.
new?
So now we're up to 1,589. Look at us go. Alright, friends. Unfortunately, I think that is going to be where I actually end it for tonight this time. But appreciate y'all watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, even not already, make sure you smack the follow button if you're watching on Twitch. Like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Come see me again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. For more. We're gonna keep this going. I'm going to probably spend a while tomorrow thinking about how to respec this business going on here with all the fire damage and all that. We'll find something. But yeah, hope y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, Professor. And I will see you all tomorrow.